everyone, in today's video I'll be showing you my Makita tool collection. Let's get into it. So today's video isn't going to be that in-depth, it's just going to be a quick look at all my Makita tools. It's not going to be in-depth at all about all the specs and everything, it's just going to be a quick look at them all so I can showcase them to you and if you're interested in buying some of them yourself. So I'll start off with a look at the box I got from Screwfix. This was a set which come in this bag to start with here, you probably can't see it, which I swapped over to a Makita box which someone gave to me very kindly. And it includes combi drill where you can do drilling and hammering into walls. There's an impact driver, circular saw, jigsaw, 3 4-amp batteries and a charger, which I thought was a pretty good deal and I didn't really want to miss out on something like that. So I'll first off start by showing you this. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, I'll start off by showing you this set. So the set actually come in this bag and currently I'm just using it as a place to put other bits like other boxes and bags which are just in here. I'll show you a quick look at the inside anyway. I'll show you that now on the screen so you should be able to see what it looks like. However, I wanted a box. I just think it's easier, you can stack them, and yeah, it's just they just stay better together in my opinion. So I got this box from work and he kindly gave it to me should I say. And all my tools I got in that set fit in this. I think this is just a router, a Makita router box, which has come with the batteries and the plunge base. If any of you are interested to see if you could fit all this stuff in one of yours, you probably can if it's a smaller one. I'm not too sure because this is the only Makita box I own, but I will show you some of the tools now that I have got inside it. So as I said, everything is kept inside this box. I take this to work and it just simply unclips here and you can lift the top up, and as you can see all of my tools fit nicely in there. So we've got the combi drill, impact driver, jigsaw, circular saw, charger for your batteries, fence for the circular saw, hose adapter for your jigsaw, and some jigsaw blades. And I'll show you a quick look at inside the box now. So here's a quick look at the overview of what comes in the set if you're interested. I don't think these aren't brushless motors, but they're the LXT range, and yeah, they all fit the Makita batteries. I should mention as well, if you can hear the rain, I am very sorry. It's just non-stop raining constantly, so hopefully it doesn't pick up too bad on the camera. But anyway, I will show you individually the tools. As I said, it's not going to be in depth at all, it's just going to be a quick look at them. So here you've got your combi drill, which can do your hammering and your driving and drilling, whatever you want to do. And all of these have 4-amp batteries. When you buy this set, you'll get a battery indicator so you can see how charged it is. You get 2 belt hooks for the drills, and it's not a metal chuck, but that's fine with me. I'm not fussed with stuff like that. You get your 2 speeds, your torque, and your keyless chuck. I haven't really used this drill much to be honest at the moment, but when I have, it's been great. It's nice to have that extra bit of power. I've got another set of Makita drills which I had before. However, I'll tell you why later. I decided to buy a whole new set. But anyway, love this drill. It's been brilliant. I've seen other people have it, so that's why I decided to buy myself the set. I should also mention that the drill is the model number DHP482 if any of you are interested. So this is the impact driver you get with it. It is the model number DTD152. You've also got variable speed, same on the drill, I forgot to mention that. At the moment I've just got a bit holder in it, so they just you simply pull the end and it slots in, just like that. But yeah, love this drill, used it quite a lot at the moment, and brilliant for impact driving. And it's good because you can have 2 drills set up at once. You can have one for screwing them in and another one for drilling, so perfect, saves you swapping bits all the time. So this is the jigsaw you get with it. This is a D-handled jigsaw. Again, these aren't brushless, but it's the LXT range. Model number is DJV180 for anyone who's interested. You've got your different settings here, which I think is for how hard the blade goes, like whether it kind of goes nicely or if you want to get a straight cut, something like that. I'm not too sure, to be honest. You've got a removable bit on the bottom, so if you don't want to scratch anything, you can keep this on. And also there is you don't need a screwdriver to change the blade. You can simply pull this bit here, the blade slots in. I'll show you a close-up in a minute, or on the screen now, of how you do it. But love this jigsaw, used it a fair bit. I've had to replace a bit of my flooring in the shed and just simply cut it out with that, and many other bits. So yeah, love it. It's brilliant. And last but not least, I have the circular saw, or skill saw, whatever you want to call it. Again, love this saw, used it a fair bit. But yeah, you've got your angle here, so you just loosen this and you can tilt the angle of the bed. Got the depth adjustment at the back here, and then you can adjust how much of a cut you want to take. And then you've also got what comes with it, the fence. So this is the fence you get, and this slots in this little bar here, like so, and you give it a tighten on one of the adjustments, and then you can run it along and get a straight cut. And also you get the hose adapter for the jigsaw. I've never used this, and you also get a couple of blades. And in addition, you get the battery charger. At first I thought this was quite loud, but I'm pretty sure it's just to keep the batteries cool so they don't overheat. But you can change the jingle of how you know it's charged, which, I don't know, I find them kind of things quite cool. And yeah, it just makes a sound and you know it's fully charged. Coming on to batteries, these are all 4 amp lithium ion 18 volt batteries. So that's a quick look at the Screwfix set that you could get. I'll leave a link in the description if any of you are interested. So we'll move on to a couple of other Makita tools I have. So I also have some more Makita drills, which are this set here. You'll see some little bits on the screen which will be showing you some close-ups. But this was the first drills I ever bought when I first started my job a while ago. And these were from B&Q, I think. I think they're about £150 for a combi drill, impact driver, and a charger. Now, there's nothing wrong with these drills at all. These are what I use in the workshop mostly. They come with 18 volt batteries, 1.4 amp, they're all lithium ion. And yeah, they work brilliantly. The only problem with them, which is why I ended up changing to another set of Makita drills, is because the batteries are different. Yeah, so because they're older drills, the batteries are different, and therefore I don't think there's any other tools which can mix with them. So if you wanted to put that battery on a jigsaw, or my jigsaw that I've got, you couldn't do that. Therefore I just decided to buy a whole new set, and plus the deal was pretty good as well. If it's still on Screwfix, I'll leave a link in the description if anyone is interested. But yeah, obviously these haven't got as much power. They're 1.5 amp and the others are 4, but this has always been perfect for what I've ever needed. So yeah, if you're in the market for some drills but are not worried about getting a jigsaw and a circular saw, then definitely have a look into them. But if you do want to get ones which the batteries can be changed within multiple different tools, then I'd look at getting something like that. But yeah, love these tools. They also came in a Makita bag, which I'll show you in a minute, which I'm currently storing my router in. So talking of the router, I'll show you that. So this is the bag that the drills come in. As you can see, it's quite nice and compact. For now, I'm actually, as I said, using it as my router, little palm router storage, because it actually comes in a box which you can't really, I mean you can take it around, but it'd be nice if the router actually come in an actual Makita box. If you bought the battery set, I think, which comes with the plunge base and some other little attachments, you do get a box, which is the one I showed you earlier. But yeah, this simply just unzips at the top. So as you can see, there is my Makita box in here, and this just lifts out like so. And then you've got all this storage in here, and the drills, there's a divider which fits in here, which are velcroed on, but they just pushed over for the side for me, so I don't use them as a drill bit anymore. But yeah, nice little bag if you would like something like that. And this is the box that comes with it. As you can see, you could take this to places if you wanted to, however I prefer to keep it in that because everything's together, and that way you don't have anything if the cardboard's going to break and fall out. So I'd rather store it like that. But inside you get a fence, spanner, the actual router, another spanner, and a couple of attachments like a guide bush, some more collets. You get an edge trimming bit with it as well if you do laminates, some dust extraction, and that's what's in the box. So I'll show you some close-ups of that as well while I talk you through it. So this is the router itself. It is corded, and you've got a nice bit of grip here as well to hold on to when you are running it. It is quite heavy, which is good because it keeps the weight down when you've got your bits in there. You've got variable speed, and you've got a little fine adjustment bit here as well, which allows you to make fine adjustments. There's also a fence which can be clamped or tightened onto it. Just here, I've put a sacrificial bit on mine because there is a slight gap in the middle. So if you are going off an edge, you could tip the router a bit, and that just slots on the edge here. That way you can get nice straight lines along an edge. You've also got a locking bit here to change your bits, but I always change it with both spanners. I've heard people where they've snapped the bit that allows you to undo or tighten up bits, so I'm not going to take that risk. But yeah, it's not really much else to say. This can also go inside the plunge bases. This didn't come with it, but if you were looking at getting one which had the plunge base, then feel free. I didn't get that because it was a lot more expensive. I've used this a fair bit anyway. I've got a video coming out soon, not sure when. This may go out before this or after this, of me making a house number sign for someone, which I had to use this to route the numbers out, and you can see me use the fence and that in there, so I'll leave a card in the top right corner, one of them, so you can see that video if you're interested. Yeah, really nice to use, love this router. If I were to buy it again and suggest it, I would recommend going cordless. I got this a while ago now, before I bought the set of batteries, and if I were to buy it again, I'd probably get the battery one, but back then I didn't have any batteries for it, so if I was to get that, then I'd have to buy probably 2 batteries, so if one ran out, I had a spare to use and charge the other one. So it was a lot of money to spend at the time. So if you are looking for one and you have all of the Makita batteries as a set, then I would probably recommend going cordless, because you may not even need to buy the batteries with it. You may just want to buy the body, and that may be enough for you. But yeah, I'd probably recommend going cordless for that one, because I've used some of them at work and they're just a lot easier. You haven't got cords tracing everywhere, and it's just, you haven't got to wrap it up at the end. It's just take the battery off and that's it, done. So yeah, I would recommend getting that. But there you go guys, that is my Makita collection. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this. It's not in depth, there's no specs about any of it. I'll leave a link to what I can in the description if any of you are interested in buying any of it, and I hope this was of some use to you. But I really appreciate all of you watching. We're currently on 212 subscribers, which is amazing. I can't believe that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.